If this doesn't work out, we're not gonna have any backup food for the dinner. I've never done this before. I have no idea if this will actually work. I'm kind of scared cooking the steak caveman style. All right, 2 pieces of 1-inch thick steak onto a wire rack. Just some kind of system that you can have like air passing underneath and on top of it. Lots of salt. Put it in, other side as well. That salt is gonna first draw all the moisture out. Then the moisture is gonna go back in along with the salt. So the whole steak is gonna get really nicely seasoned through and through. And another thing, keep it open, don't leave it covered, because we actually want some of that moisture that comes out to evaporate and dry out the steak a little bit as well. It doesn't affect the juiciness of the steak, but it affects how the steak will have like a good crust at the end. Do it for at least 1 or 2 hours, but ideally 24 hours. When it's time to cook, we take it out again and we dap the surface with some paper towel again to make sure it's as dry as it possibly is, as dry as it possibly can be. Turn it around, make sure both sides. I lift it up. You will see there's some like little specks of liquid at the bottom of the tray. That's a very good sign. That means your steak has dried up a little bit, which is exactly what we want. So along with the meat, I've also got 2 tablespoons of ghee, some garlic, chili, some thyme, and just a little bit of thyme and salt. Not too much, maybe a little too much. And also whatever else you wanna go with your steak. It's quite windy today, so be safe, bros. We need to make sure that all the coal are looking as white as like these. So I'm gonna turn them around just a little bit, shake them up. Yeah, just trying to get like an even heat. Don't burn yourself. Okay, I don't think I have any more patience. I'm just gonna go, but at home, try to do it when all the coals are fully ignited. It's super windy today, so I'm gonna just try to make the most of what I can. If this doesn't work out, we're not gonna have any backup food for the dinner. I've never done this before. I have no idea if this will actually work. I'm kind of scared cooking the steak caveman style, directly on top of coals. Okay, the first steak, I'm just gonna put it directly on top of the coals. Oh, this is so scary. Wait, isn't enough reaction. Same with the second steak. Try to jam it in there. Try to give a little bit more space in between. Once the steak are on there, it is super important that you do not touch them for like at least a minute or 2. Just keep the airflow going around it so the coals don't go out completely. I've been making steak for a few years. Every time I make it at home, there's a huge mess to clean up, and I'm just trying to avoid it. So this way, like all the fat that would fly off, it would actually be inside this thing, which is I'm never gonna clean anyway. I'm really hoping that this works. I also love the flavor of barbecue and charcoal on my food, and doing it on steak, it smells so good now all of a sudden. So if this works out, this is gonna be huge for me and for you. It's been a minute and a half. I'm gonna just try to see the first one. Whoa, look at how the coals that are stuck. Okay, you are not supposed to take those coals off. They will come off on their own eventually. Okay, see, like it feels like you would have burned it by now, but it's been directly on top of coals and it's not cooked that hard. I'm feeling a little bit more optimistic now. Don't forget the airflow. Check out all the fat that's rendering. Oh, you can't really see it because there's a lot of smoke, but I hope you can see it. Okay, it's been another minute or 2. I'm gonna just try to just take these coals off. Yeah, they're coming off. They're coming off quite easily. Fine if a little bit of it like gets stuck and jammed in there. Okay, time to flippity flip. You can see it's still raw in there. Man, it's been like 4 minutes on top of like burning heat, but it's still on there. Okay, I'm gonna try to put this side in. And same on the other side. Leave it again for a couple minutes. Don't forget the airflow. Because of the one directional wind, the coals on this side are much hotter than this side. So I'm just gonna very carefully flip it so a lot of air comes on this side as well. Time for another flip. Ooh, still raw in there, so we still have a lot of time to build that crust. Oh, it's looking so good. I'm like hopeful. This is not overcooking. I am so surprised. Now just keep flipping every minute or 2 or 30 seconds, depending on how hot your source of heat is, until you get the really nice crust or the desired doneness. You can see it's already like shrinking in size, so that means it's also cooking and losing some fat, which is good. I just put these steaks a little bit on the side for a second, let the coals come up to heat again. The heat is back up now. Onto the heat. I know some of you are gonna say that this method of cooking is gonna completely dry out the steak, but just look at that juice, bro. It's been on there for like 5-10 minutes already, and it's still so moist and juicy. I can already see that there's a good bit of cookage, and it's not actually raw there. It's almost closing to medium rare. So I should hurry up now. I see a little bit of rawness in there, but I think if I just take it off now, just gonna, since this has broken apart, I'm just gonna try to brown that part off. Steaks are gonna go off, and I'm gonna cover them immediately. I'm actually gonna put these things on top of fire now, so they get a good char. The ghee is bubbling away, so the plan is working. One of the corn is ready, the other one is just almost done. Extremely carefully taking it off. It is actually time to cut into the steak and see how we did. It smells so nice. It is perfect medium rare. Oh my goodness. We cooked it for so long directly on top of the coal, but it still kind of worked. Okay, I have to give it a taste. Bismillah. Amazing char on the outside, super fragrant with all that charcoal. It is so juicy. Dip into the hot oil. Bismillah. Oh my god. There is no way this works. I don't know how it does, but it does. Best of all, there's no cleanup at all inside the home. $1 million question, do I recommend it? Absolutely. Very nice.
मैंने भी try करना ये combination के पास में लोग
Oh my god, just here's the steak. Even after like 5 minutes of cutting, it's still pink in the middle. It's so perfectly medium rare